teams in this conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Bringing it out, it's Isaac. And a return forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. Ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Takes the handoff again. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made on the right side. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Fighting him off. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
It's a run to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Talk about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895. But you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The game moves the ball to the 34. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the second down play. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They lose 3 in that place, and now 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And they trap him for a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed is dangerous.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives him a chance.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. He'll hand it off. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. It's a toss to the left side. Breaks an open space. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
With 5 receivers now, empty backfield.
Clear. Here we go.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. And the running back takes the handoff. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get the 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Look out, room to run here. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. He's got it with room to run. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
After a long drive, it's a third down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Off the play fake, looking to pass him. He's running out of time here. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Isaac. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll run it to the left. Breaks into the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
They run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they put 6 more on the board. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
BAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He breaks free. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, LSU. Way too much speed on that play.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's caught in the crossing pattern. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he drops it. Can you believe it? Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete again. A third straight misfire. Brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
That one lands and bounces out of bounds. First play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass not complete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. The ball is caught. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And they bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. First down from there. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Back onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught, second down now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Play fake, looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the special teams.
There's the danger of punting so deep in your own territory, and the punter doesn't get off a great punt, doesn't allow his cover team to get downfield, and give credit to the return team. They set it up perfectly. He walks into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Lets it go quickly. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, this offense continues to struggle to find any kind of rhythm at all. May want to try to run the football and hopefully set up some play action, but right now it has been a rough game.
He's back to throw again on second down. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. And behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Pass complete on a crossing route. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Breaks an open space. Touchdown, LSU. This offense cannot be stopped. And it's the Bayou Bengals pouring it on, beginning to pull away, and those LSU fans really beginning to party now, Kurt.
Yeah, LSU is having a lot of fun with this. Anytime they beat Alabama, they're always happy. But to be pulling away and almost starting to embarrass them, that's a special day for the LSU faithful.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the toss play now, running left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. No huddle now for the offense. Back to throw again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now they call a run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Doing a decent game there before the defense brings him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking downfield. Makes the catch in space. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it and finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now they'll run it on the toss. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Toss play to the outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They're 1 for 3 so far on 4th down attempts. Can they convert here? Throwing off play action. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
The short completion of the tight end. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Locates the tight end. It's complete. As As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Here we go.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Looking to throw again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Now here's the toss play. He finds some space. Goes out the stiff arm. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's second down here.
29 Philly.
They'll try the left side with a toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
So a tough third and long on the 10th play of the drive.
Get set, get set.
They'll hand it off. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
He's marked down at the 29. Coming up, fourth down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Here we go.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Quick completion to the tight end. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
And he's out of bounds here on the return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Who makes the grab? And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Boy, the defense did a great job of mirroring the runner that time. Nowhere to go. Big loss in the game. They walled him off perfectly, brought him down before he could get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Working clock with the ground game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. As the first down is still going. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Let's go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much on that play, brought down short. Now it's still in long for this offense. Ball right at midfield. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fighting off the defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Gonna have to go back to the drawing board.
Fourth down, the offense will go for it.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today.